Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Akshay Medekar, your host. So thank you for watching my last videos, and thanks Sushant for joining us for this beautiful session. And it very privileged to talk with you and discuss with you on the topic how to choose right career. Thanks for accepting this invite.
Thank you, Akshay, for having me over. I'm excited to be part of your podcast.
So thanks again. So as hello guys. So as we discuss, so today's topic is how to choose right career. So I think the Sushant is a very well expert in this topic, and will we'll discuss more on this during this conversation. To starting with Sushant, as you know, so lots of people struggle in their career, and they always there are so many pain points, but one pain point is they are not happy with their career. They always struggle, and they are not happy with their growth as well. So how do you feel why this happened with the people, and how they should correct it?
Yeah, that's a very good question, Akshay. But before I answer that question, let me quickly introduce myself. So my name is Sushant Gaonkar. For those of you who don't know me, I've been in the corporate world for close to 2 decades. And I've worked in different industries. So I've then leveraged my experience in this different industries to help graduates and working professionals to build and grow their career. So I'm an iconic career mentor. So I help people identify their professionals, identify their sweet spot of success and leverage their sweet spot of success to build an iconic career, a career where you find success, fulfillment, and meaning. I'm also an author. So I've written a book called Iconic Career, which is a bestseller on Amazon. So I encourage the audience to check my book on Amazon and encourage you to read my book. Okay, so that was a quick and introduction about me. Now, your question, Akshay, that there are so many professionals who are working or graduates who aspire to get into the professional world. So there is an element of frustration with regards to their job, especially those who are working. So 2 types of frustration. One is with regards to not finding work to be satisfying or fulfilling. That's one. Second is you're not able to grow in your career. Okay. So these are the 2 challenges, pain points that professionals face. Now the question is, why does this happen? Okay. If you go back to the root cause of this answer, there is only a single answer, that they have not found the ideal or best fit career for themselves. Okay. The reason why people are frustrated in their career, they're not finding work to be satisfying or fulfilling, they're stuck in their career, they're not growing their career. The root cause is one, that they have not found the ideal or best fit career for themselves. Right?
Correct.
Now the question is, how do you go about finding that ideal or best fit career? Or a simple question which relates to your topic of today, which is, how do you choose the right career?
Correct.
Right? So that is the big question in everybody's mind, whether you're a fresh graduate looking out for a job, or you're an experienced professional with 5 years, 10 years, or 15 years experience. That question is there in everybody's mind. How do I choose the right career? Am I right?
Correct.
Go ahead.
All the people definitely stuck, or they always struggle to choose right career, and they always in discussion with other people how they can feel and how they can progress in their career. So you can say in the professional in the fresher also they feel the same, and the experience 5 years 10 years also they feel like the same. So I think that the always so today's discussion will always help them to go ahead in their career path. I think that's the
so today absolutely. So today I'm going to talk about how to see the reason why people are not able to choose the right career or best fit career is because there is lack of clarity. Okay, they don't know how to do it. So today I'm going to focus on that aspect. How do you get clarity and choose the right career? Okay. Now, before I give you the process and discuss the solution, let me help you understand what happens when you make a wrong career choice. Okay. Many times what happens, people choose a career because it's attractive, financially attractive. Okay. Because somebody else, their family, their friends have recommended them to choose that career, or because it's convenient in the same city, same convenient location. So there are different reasons why people choose a particular career, right? This is especially for graduates, right? Now that does not mean that is just because they've chosen that career, it does not mean that is the right career path. So before we start talking about how to choose the right career, let's understand what happens when we choose the wrong career. What are the consequences of it? So when you choose a wrong career path, the first thing that happens is you're not going to like your work. Your work is not interesting. And work is not interesting means you're not inspired to work. You don't wake up every morning and look forward to going to your office and do the work. Because you're not inspired, what happens is you don't give your 100%. And when you don't give your 100%, your performance is affected. And when your performance is affected, there is no growth in your career. So when you choose the wrong career, ultimately what happens is you will not be able to grow in your career because you're not able to give 100%. And that frustration builds up. Okay. So ultimately choosing wrong career leads to lack of career growth, and it creates more frustration in your career and you're stuck. So now the question is, how do you overcome this situation? How do you go about choosing the right career? Now, one of the reasons, so there are two approaches to choosing your career. The first approach is called outside in approach. Outside in approach means when you make career choice, you depend heavily on opinion of people, friends, family, etc. Your uncle, aunties, your friends, your colleagues, they strongly recommend you to choose this career, and you decide in their favor. Or you get a job offer from a good company which pays you good salary, it's in a nice location, very convenient to your house, so you make decisions based on these material needs. So when you make decisions primarily based on opinion of people and material needs, you are taking the outside in approach towards making a career choice. Okay, this is what I have observed is 85 to 90% of professionals, graduates and professionals choose this approach, outside in approach. Now, outside in approach, what happens is it does not help you find the best fit career for you because you're not understanding what you truly want. That is the fundamental reason why people end up choosing a wrong career, because they rely heavily on this outside in approach. There is another approach which about 10% of people take, which is called the inside out approach. In this inside out approach, first you are doing self-discovery, understanding what are your values, what are your interests, what are your strengths, what are your aspirations, what are your dreams, okay? What is your personality type? And then making a career choice based on your personal factors. This does not mean you are not going to listen to opinion of people and material needs. You're going to listen to them and consider material needs as well, but you're going to give more importance to your personal factors. Only 10% of people take this approach. And these are the people who get on their ideal career path quickly, sooner than later. Whereas the people who take the outside in approach, their discovery of ideal career, it gets delayed and delayed. And sometimes it doesn't happen even after 15, 20 years. This is the sad reality.
Yeah,
right?
Agree.
So if you want to choose the right career, you have to first understand who you are and then align your career with your values, interests, trends, aspirations, and personality. These are the 5 factors that contribute towards making the right career choice or towards self-discovery. What are your values? What are your strengths? What are your interests? What are your strengths? what is your personality, and what is your aspiration. Okay, once you have clarity around that, it becomes a lot easier to discover your ideal career. Does it make sense? Any questions?
Yeah. So I think it makes very well sense. There are two questions coming from my mind. One, you said there are 5 approach, but how people can make clarity in that 5 approach, because it is well known fact that the people can understand this 5 way, this 5 aspect, we can take our clarity, but always people struggle कि क्या इसमें हमें क्या करना चाहिए, how do you self discover myself to that 5 approach, that always people struggle. So how people can approach towards it?
Yeah, I get this question a lot. So to help professionals, discover their ideal career, I have created a 2-step process. Okay, I am a big believer in process, because for me, there is no secret to success, but there is a definite process to success. So अगर process करोगे तो result मिलेगा, process follow करोगे तो result मिलेगा. So
I think that is a big sentence I would say from the podcast. So process are very important, rather than how we are creating the success. So process, what process you are following, that's make more sense in your career path. That's, I think, we can say golden statement from the podcast. Yeah, please continue.
Yes. Yeah. So process will help you ensure get the result, the desired result. Okay. So there is a 2-step process that I've created to help people discover their ideal career path. It's called the ideal career discovery process. First step is determine your sweet spot of success. Akshay, you, me, we are very unique. Okay. We have our own strengths. We have our unique talents. We are driven by a unique purpose. So we have to identify what is it that makes us successful. That's called the sweet spot of success. This is a place where your passion, your purpose, and your expertise all will converge. Okay. Now, first step in determining your ideal career success, ideal career is determining your sweet spot of success. How do you do that? So as I said, there are 5 things you need to discover: your values, your interests, your strengths, your personality, and your aspirations. These 5 values, interests, strengths, personality, aspirations. Once you have clarity around that, you will be able to identify what is your sweet spot of success. So let's talk about number 1, values. When I say values, it means what is important to you in your career and life. What is it that you want in your career and life in the next 3 to 5 years? For some people, it's money. For some people, it's growth. For some people, it's creativity. For some people, it's recognition. It's different for different people. Identify your top 3 values. Are you with me so far, Akshay?
Yes.
Okay, so that's how you determine your values. Number 2, interests. Interest means what type of work do you like to do? Do you like work that involves spending a lot of time in front of the PC at your desk, or do you like to interact with people? You have to identify what type of work you like to do. Are you more analytical in mind? Are you more interactive person? Are you more social person? Do you like to work in the field? Do you like to touch and feel? Before you. Are you a type of person who likes to be always on the field, actually touching and feeling things? Right? So everybody's interests are different. So you have to identify from a work point of view, what are your top 3 interests. So you've identified your top 3 values, top 3 interests. Third is your strengths. Now, if you're an experienced working professional with, let's say, 3, 5, 10 years experience, you will know what are the skills that you're good at, okay, and what are your strengths. If you're a graduate, fresh graduate who has not worked, okay, you may not have full clarity about your strengths, but you go back and look at the subjects that you're liked, subjects that you have done well in your college days, in your school days, and identify, okay, what are the subjects where I can learn quickly? Those are your strengths. So you have to identify your top 3 strengths. Then you also have to understand your personality. Are you more of an extrovert, introvert? Do you make decisions with head or heart? Are you logical or emotional? Because your career choice should align with your personality, actually, your dominant personality. Like, for example, if you're, let's say, an introvert, and I put you in a sales job where you have to go and meet people and constantly do presentations and sell, you will not like it. Whereas, let's say you're an extrovert and I put you in a desk job in front of PC, crunching numbers, analyzing, you're not going to like it. So your personality should align with the job. So that was factor number 4. The last factor is your aspiration. What do you want in your ideal life? What do you want in your ideal career? What are your top 5 life and goals? You need to think through all these things. Those will help you identify your aspirations. So once you have clarity around your top 3 values, top 3 interests, top 3 strengths, your dominant personality, your top 3 aspirations, then once you have made a list of that, then you map, that's first step, okay, determining, then you will have clarity, okay, this a particular type of career, a career which aligns with your 5 factors, which that will lead you to your sweet spot of success. Okay, so the first step is identifying your sweet spot of success based on assessing these 5 factors. Now, once your sweet spot of success is identified, now second step is mapping your sweet spot of success to different career paths. There are so many career paths that are available to us in India today, whether you're a graduate or a working professional. We are blessed. Okay, from applied arts to commerce to digital marketing to IT to engineering, manufacturing, healthcare. I mean, you name it, legal, you name it, it's there, medical, etc. So now you map your sweet spot of success to different career paths and at least shortlist 3 that align with your sweet spot of success. That's step 2. Okay. Now there is step 2A and step 2B. This is step 2A. 2B is once you have identified these 3 career paths, right? Now, out of these 3, which is the one that best fits, best aligns with your sweet spot of success? That's your ideal career path. Okay, that's your ideal career path. Let's suppose you have identified, like digital marketing, then field sales and product marketing as 3, career paths. But you realize that your interests are, your sweet spot of success aligns best with digital marketing. So digital marketing becomes your ideal career path, actually. Okay, so you have to determine your ideal career path, Akshay. The bottom line is you're not going to get answers from outside. Yes, you can take advice from people, from your friends, family, but that advice is only going to help you. But unless you understand, unless you do self-discovery, unless you determine your sweet spot of success, you will not be able to make the right career choice. You will always be confused.
Correct.
Does it make sense?
Yeah, I totally agree with that. So there is a 3 points we can take from this till that discussion. One, inside outside approach you have to take. What's your inside? That approach you can think of. Then after inside your thoughts, then you can make clarity of your inside thoughts, and then map your clarity with the career path. I think that's 3 steps we can take to choose the right career approach in freshers and experienced professional persons.
Yeah, it's very well summarized. The process is the same, whether you're a fresher or whether you're an experienced person. You have to take the inside out approach, which means you have to understand yourself more. You have to self-discover, okay, yourself.
Yeah.
Second is you have to determine your sweet spot of success, because everyone is unique. So determine your sweet spot of success by identifying your values, interests, strengths, aspirations, personality. These are the 5 factors that contribute to your sweet spot of success. Third is, once you have identified your sweet spot of success, then determine your ideal career, which aligns best with your sweet spot of success. Just 3 simple things that I want everyone to remember, whether you're a fresher or whether you're a experienced professional. If you take this approach, then you will be able to get clarity on which career path is right for you. Now, for freshers, obviously, before you jump into a particular career, you have so many careers to choose from. But let's say you're an experienced professional who has 5 to 10 years experience. Now, I'm not saying you have to drastically change your career path, but you can make some adjustments so that there is a better alignment with your sweet spot of success. And that's going to give you fulfillment, happiness, and also it'll inspire you to work hard, and it'll help you grow fast in your career.
Yeah, correct. I think I think thanks. I think we are at the end of the session. But thanks, Sushan, for guiding this. I think this is the these 3 steps. I think that would be really helpful for every professional. They are looking for their career aspiration or their career path. I would definitely say that if people follow these 3 approaches or 3 steps, they will definitely landed in the right career for career path for them. I think thanks for this session, and thanks for your time. I think this will be the quick session that makes that makes people clear in their clarity of the life or clarity in the professional. So thanks Tushar, for your time and your valuable inputs towards the professional career. Thanks.
Thank you, Akshay. It was thanks for the opportunity to share insights with regards to career path identification. Thank you.